Hi there, my name is Mitch Haralabidis, and in this video we will solve a system of linear equations 2 by 2, meaning two linear equations with two unknowns, in which, however, some operations need to be done first. On a previous video, we saw that there might be the case that the operations needed to be done might simply be distributions, applying the distributive property. Here, however, we have something more than that. We have fractions. I know that lots of you are afraid of the fractions. We shouldn't, however. It's something common in math. And right now, together, we will see how we can easily get rid of them. Because remember that in order to initiate the process of solving a system of two equations, both equations should be brought first in standard forms. And by standard forms, we mean the form ax plus by equals c. So the actual problem here is the presence of fractions. How can I get rid of these fractions? I should multiply each one separately. I will work with the first one separately and then with the second one. I should multiply each one of them separately with the LCM of the, let me see something, sorry about that, with the LCM of its denominators. So let's work with green on the first one. Here we only have one denominator, which means that the LCM of that should be that denominator itself, which means that I should multiply its single term by 2. 2 times 3x plus 1 over 2 plus 2 times 5y equals 2 times 2. Why did I do that? Simply because I want these to be simplified. So 3x plus 1 plus 10y is 4, which means that 3x plus 10y is 4 minus 1, which means that I ended up in the corresponding standard form, which is this. 3x plus 10y is 3, and this should be named by 1. On the second one, I'm going to use the blue one for that. The LCM of 3 and 2 is 6. So in order to get rid of both denominators, I should multiply each one of these equations terms by 6. So it's going to be 6 multiplied by x minus 1 thirds plus 6 multiplied by y plus 2 over 2 equals 6 times 1. 6 over 3 are simplified into a 2. 6 over 2 are simplified into a 3. Now, be extra careful here. It's not just 2 multiplied by x. It's 2 multiplied by the entire numerator. So we should carefully create brackets. 2 times x minus 1 plus 3 times y plus 2 is 6. Distributive property now. 2x minus 2 plus 3y plus 6 is 6. So 2x plus 3y is 6 minus 6 plus 2. So 2x plus 3y should be 2. And that's the standard form of the second equation, which means that now I do have two standard forms and I can start solving it. I can either solve it through substitution, but I should avoid that simply because I will again create fractions when trying to solve either for any of the variables. So I will do that by elimination. And I will choose to eliminate x. Since The coefficient of x of the top one is 3. This means that I should multiply the second one by 3. Since the coefficient of x of the second one is 2, I should multiply the first one by 2. By doing so, I would get 3x times 2, 6x, 10y times 2, 20y, equals 6. Similarly, 2x times 3 is 6x, 3y times 3 is 9y, should be 6 again. They are the same. I was expecting that they should have been the same. Now I'm going to multiply the second one by -1. 6x plus 20y is 6. Negative 6x minus 9y should be -6. I add them vertically. X's are simplified. 11y is 0, which means that y is 0 itself. For y equals 0, I should go to, let's go to the second one. 2x plus 3y should be equal to 2, and that should become 3 times 0 equals 2. So 2x is 2, which means that x equals 1, which means that the solution of x comma y is finally the ordered pair 1, 0. And that would be all. What should we keep from this video? That in order to get rid of the fractions on the very first preparation step is multiply each equation separately by the LCM of its corresponding denominators. That was all. I hope I did help you sort this out. In case you still have difficulties, please write them in the comment section below. As always, thank you for your time.